Yo, welcome back to MOFS Select. We're already here with the second one, bro. I have a bunch of, series, so I might as well check them out, like, thank you all for sending in your series, of course, per usual. I appreciate it. We obviously got another random 5 for you because I will be spinning the wheel after this to, make it more random, make it more interesting, so I don't be picking everything myself. We got a spin wheel to do it. But obviously, like I said in the first one, continue to drop your series if you want me to check them out, of course. You can obviously, like I said in the call out video, just hit my socials down below, my Instagram, my Twitter. You can even comment on the call out video. That's what I recommend you guys do. So if you want to have your series up here in the future, that's how you do it. But anyways, let's get to spinning the next 5 series, and we'll go check them out. Let's get right to it. We back on the spin wheel, baby. Obviously, we got a couple more series here from the last time, but we spin in for 5 because I don't have any choices as of right now, so we're just spinning for all of them today. So let's go. This is for the first series we're doing, or the first one on the list. Is Firebird by, I'm assuming that's Apricot. Yeah, let's go with Apricot. So we're gonna remove that. Obviously don't want to double spin it. Let's go for number 2. Okay, we got Alquimista. That's what Alquimista. I'm butchering that most likely, but that's how I'm pronouncing it. By DENISTT. Dynasty. But yeah, add that to the list, bro. Like, that's not add it to the list. Add it to the series you're gonna be seeing in a couple of seconds. Maybe like a minute or something, bro. But let's go. Third series. Looking like okay. We got Rampage of the Youth by JELLYBONESJONES. Exciting. Sounds interesting. Rampage of the Youth. All right, that's wait, how many did I? That's 3. Yeah, so spin for 2 more. Let's go. Gotta keep this a rolling. We're already at 2 minutes of this. We have, just wanted to make sure, see if it doesn't pass up. We have Bummer Buster. I think that's how it was. By STRAWBISCI. Yeah, that's what I'm pronouncing your name. It's like strawberry and biscuit. Yeah. But yeah, like, okay, that's 4. We're here for the last one. The last series for MOFS Select number 2 is Dead Zone City by Genesis GOLDSTIEN. Hell yeah. So yeah, we have our 5 series. I gotta go read them. And I hope you guys, check out the rest of the video. So let's get to the MOFS Select, baby. We're here with the first series of MOFS Select 2, Firebird by Apricot. So I'm excited to see what you have in store, Apricot. So you got the the first spin wheel. So I thought it would only make sense that you're the first series I check out. So let's go. I'm already fucking with the lighter. Okay, it looks pretty cool. All right. Line up some candles. A good amount of candles. So this is gonna be like some ritual. We got a record player. Oh, I almost didn't remember what the hell that was. The record player of whatever picture this is, but it's playing Firebird. Okay, so it's like some play. Okay. So these were like lights to like show up the stage, to light up the stage and shit. Okay. All right. I'm assuming this is our Firebird. It always begins with a fire, just a flicker of a flame. And lots of candles, very, you know, mood lighting. very, it's really setting the mood. On the first day, God said, "Let there be light." Okay, she's you know, she's a ballerina. I don't know. I don't know the whole specifications of this shit. We got Angel, I'm assuming, as well as, you know, her doing her dance, bro. And so there was light. We got a cigarette and a little match, a gift passed unto man. Yep. Going from you know, we got dance and we also got military. The fire of passion and the burning blood that spurs life onward. Okay, it's very, you know, I wouldn't say, you know, like religious, but more like it's very symbolic from what I'm getting out here. But man knows naught but greed. Yep. Very funny you showed the apple, because it was the woman that ate the apple. Like, come on. It wasn't man. I guess, you know, human, you know. Flickering fires are stoked into roaring flame. I may not, you know, like, you know, I'm not a Christian, but I at least know that the woman ate the apple. I at least know that, you know. Okay, so we're burning shit. This was also like the painting that was up here a little while ago. Here, so I wonder why this person's burning that. Yeah, flickering fires are stoked into roaring flame. Yeah, it's the person with the cigarette, but maybe not the same person, because they at least had, you know, they didn't have gloves on. And soon all the world's ablaze. Not for the first time. Yeah, because of war. I'm also liking the art. The art's very, you know, got a realistic tone to it. Because you can tell it's, like, realistic enough. Just so, like, you know, it's like, you gotta second guess it, you know, a little bit. Just a couple scenes that I've realized, like, did you just, like, photo scan this and then, you know, like, just put a filter on it, you know, type shit? Like, this one right here. You could easily, you know, just put this, like, you know, take an actual picture and then, you know, add a filter over it, you know? We got war, the atomic bomb, nor for the last. Yo, Apricot, you seen the Oppenheimer movie? Just curious, bro. Oh, daughter of Babylon. We got the red-eyed goat. Who art to be destroyed? When calls to the distant god go unanswered. Raise the chalice, raise a glass. Some choose instead to become God. Okay, yeah, it's definitely getting a little, at least a little religious, you know. There is religion here. In all his great power and great cruelty. Apple's now rotten. We got, you know, incense burning in that. Maybe. There's a great horror in all of it. Yup. They dance until their feet hurt, bro. That's how they do that shit. That's how, you know, they get it done. Up and they burned down the, you know, little sheep spot, bro. I don't know what the hell it's called. Yup. Flowers for the dancer, and then flowers for the dead soldier, maybe. And a beauty within that horror. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. I see. You know, the straps for the ballerina shoes bleed into the other yeah. It bleeds into the blood on the ground in the snow. Yeah, I see it. I like it. I like it. Red flowers and the red flag of the Soviet Union. But fires can be extinguished. Life carries on. Pearls and boobies. Nice. Noose. And, you know, death. The horrors declared vanquished. For a time, that at least. There will always be another lit match, another lantern dropped. Burns can be covered, but still bleed and fester. Bro? And to a child who has only ever known burning, every fire feels like an embrace. Okay, this our Firebird for sure. Okay. So go on, sweet child of Babylon. Burn. Burn like the land unto which you were born. Burn, for that is the only fate which you were given. I see. And she got the lighter in hand. I see it. And we get the close up of it. Yep. And she drops it. Okay. It always begins with the fire. All right, so these are possible characters we might meet. Firebird. Okay. Very a very religious you know, thing going on here. Religious, symbolic, you know, very, very interesting. You know, I personally am not really interested in, like, you know, I guess we should go, like, you know, we can flip it, say biblical, you know, biblical, or, you know, like shit like that. You know, I'm not really a religious person, so this a lot of shit might go over my head in terms of, like, you know, how you present your story, Apricot. If you like lean more into the religious factors of this, I will definitely not get it. So yeah, that there's that part for me, at least. I don't think I have anything like harsh or anything bad to say about it, because obviously I'm not critiquing art. That's not my, you know, forte, so I'm not doing that. I like your art. I'm intrigued on what you plan on this. I guess, like, off the first chapter, I'm not really sure. I guess a critique would be, I'm not really sure what you're trying to do with your series outside of just, like, talk about fire, you know? But I mean, again, this is the first chapter. I might be judging a little bit prematurely, but again, like, that's this whole, like, you know, whole point. Off the first chapter, this is what's supposed to hook me in. I'm intrigued, but I don't know how intrigued I am to continue. I guess I could word it like that, because it's just like, I have to take into, you know, the consideration, what did this first chapter give me, you know? It really just, like, you know, told me about fire. It didn't really give me a reason to keep reading, I guess you can say that. Again, I'm not telling you not to read it. If anyone wants to go read this, obviously, you are more than welcome to. Also, make sure to like your chapters. I forgot I did that. But yeah, for me, at least personally, I don't know why you know, like, I haven't, like, seen a reason why I should continue. Like, I'm interested, but like, that interest might, like, you know, just dissipate. But I don't want to keep reiterating the same point over and over again. So let's move on. We're here with the second series in the second part of MOFS Select. We're here with Rampage of the Youth by JELLYBONESJONES. And Jones, I saw your comment on the last one about putting this one on hold. I apologize. I already did the spin. I recorded the spin literally hours before you sent that message, so I apologize. But the show must go on, man. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. You said it was kind of a half-ass story starter, so you rushed it. I apologize, but I'm gonna read it as it is. I'm sorry. If you would like to, you can always, you know, if you are planned, you know, make another version or, you know, something like that. Feel free to just to put your series back into the MOFS call out if you want to. Obviously, hit me back up again. But I'm gonna check out the current version of your series, okay? The current version. So I apologize in advance, because I know you did message me, you did comment. But it already, like, the die is already cast. I'm sorry. But I'm interested to see how half-assed and, you know, how it is, because, like, I'm going to critique it if it's not, you know, something I enjoy, you know. So I obviously don't want this to be a sour, you know, interaction. So obviously, I will be waiting for you to revise your whatever your first chapter, I think. Yeah, you revise your first chapter. I think that's what you were trying to do. So yeah, let's stop wasting time. I wasted 2 minutes yapping, so let's go. For the moment, all disciples or discipline. I really said disciple to that, bro. And I make fun of my friend for doing that too. All discipline seems painful rather than pleasant, but later it yields the peaceful fruits of righteousness to those who have been trained by it. Hebrews 12:11. Again, the last one was also kind of religious, so I'm like already like on the side of like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this. But it's all, yeah, that's a biblical verse, because you know, 12:11. Yeah. All right, we got something going through the fucking forest. The land. Oh, come on, not again. My calculations were perfect. Why isn't it working? I still can't make the arm cannons fire without the brain frying. Okay, so we got robots and clearly big ass monsters outside. So what's a girl to do? Maybe robotics engineering just isn't for me after all. If I can't even get these arm cannons to work, what can I do? Oh, it's blowing up again. Oh no, not again. You're blowing up. You like, you got fucking smoked out your garage. Okay, come on, Lev, think. You can think of something else to do with your life. Who am I kidding? It's been years and you still don't know what you want to do. Everyone's going off to college to become doctors and environmentalists and entertainers and teachers. What am I going to do? What kind of person am I going to become? And will that person be someone important? What are you talking about, Lev? Of course you will. All right, well, someone's here to hype her up. Like her parents or something? Some dude with the gone cut. Okay. You're already someone important. Ryan, okay. I don't think that counts when you're when it's your brother saying it. Ouch, my opinion's not worth that much? Huh. You know what I mean. Fair. So, why are you out here talking to yourself again? Again? Do I do this a lot? Oh, it's nothing. It didn't sound like nothing. Figuring out what you want to become is important. Oh, you heard all that? Nosy little punk. You know, the Rampager Detainment Federation is looking for prosthetic engineers. Oh, and do tell. What is that again? The RDF. They were created a few years ago. It's the organization that captures those giant monsters in Eagle City. The injury rate of limb loss there is pretty high, so they need engineers that know a lot about prosthetics. Huh. And you just so happen to know about their job openings now, or how? I may have been keeping an eye out for work there. For you, of course. Right. It has nothing to do with the fact that you are obsessed with the RDF. The Zayats? And the Rampagers. I don't think that fact has much to do with it, no. But it's something you might want to think about. You could really give them a hand. Ha 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 ha. Stupid joke. Stupid joke. Oh, brother. This guy stinks.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
That was a pretty fucking goofy ass joke. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh man, that's pretty funny. Oh man. That shit was just like, you know, tossed right to me. I had to catch it. Making prosthetics could be difficult, but I guess it wouldn't hurt to try. What do I have to lose? Oh. Yeah, big old monster coming over here anyways. Huh? Is that a bear? Lev! Ryan! Get away! And what y'all like worried about this dude for? Get your ass a flying, bro. What's going on? Okay, so... Okay, Jones. How in the world did they not hear this big ass, you know, monster rampaging through the forest? I guess that's a big ass critique. It's like, he's right there. You can't even see that? I feel like I see that. So I mean, I don't know, because that would be loud, because like they were doing it's been doing this for a minute, so I feel like that would have been noticeable. What audio is interfering with theirs, bro? What, do they have a Rainbow Six Siege audio? Like, it's terrible, I know. But yeah, like what the hell is that? What the hell is that? What happened to hearing it at all, bro? Okay. What's going on? I don't know. These animals must have sensed some danger in the woods. Yes, sensed some danger in the woods. Not like, you know, fucking this or anything. This big-ass giant monster. But I'm assuming with this event that's going to, you know... I'm going to, like, you know, give my prediction on why she's going to probably most likely join the RDF. Is that Ryan either gets hurt and she needs to make prosthetics, so she needs the materials and all that shit to make prosthetics. And... going to the RDF will definitely let her do that, or Ryan does in fact fully die, and she's like, you know, sad and depressed that like she doesn't want to stay in this like house anymore, and she just goes there and just joins up. But yeah. Huh? They stopped? Should we make a break for the house? No, we should move slowly. Whatever spooked them brought them here, and they're not moving because they're in our territory now. We don't want to make any sudden movements to spook them out anymore. Ryan, do you see that? Yeah, what is that, fog? I think so. They must be that must be what they're so afraid of, but why? Again, how do we not hear the big mop go running through the forest? And it's also killing everything around here. Either killing or knocking them out. Killing. Yeah, it's like boiling them from the inside type shit. Okay. Lev, the fog just killed them all. I guess that answers your question. Okay, let's go inside. Now! Yep, tree brush, you know, drop down again. How in the world did you not hear this? Okay. Oh my goodness. Whatever the hell that is. Okay. What is that? It's one of the Rampagers. Raw! And that's a Zeot. That's... ROM 6. It's one of the good ones that works for the RDF. We're saved. Unless it fucking dies here. Like that's pop. Is there someone on its head? Yeah, there's somebody on its head. Interesting. Okay, so we pushed that motherfucker over. I mean, if we don't get smashed by those guys first. Is that a person? Yeah, it is. It is. Lev, focus. The fog is coming closer, which means we need to go. Ryan, we need to go now. Yep. Oh, did he break his leg or like, you know, sprain his ankle? Lev, Ryan, my foot. I think I twisted it. That. All right, Jones, you made it look like he broke his leg based on, you know, you saying snap. And then you like, you know, doing all the lines protruding from his ankle. Yeah, it looks like this hard, like, high key looks like you made it, like, seem like he broke his ankle here. Okay. Oh, no. Come on, little brother. Time to give you a hand. We're almost there. We're gonna make it. Oh, shit. That's fucking her up. Ah, my arm. Oh, God, the pain. Ah! Oh, she looks like she's like, you know, doing the exact movements that thing is. Lev, no. Lev, I'll keep you safe. I'm going to give you a hand. Okay, we should be safe now. We need to call mom and dad or the hospital. Oh God, it hurts so much. My arms. Oh God, my arms. And damn, he's just witnessing his sister absolutely, like, you know, be distraught. Unless she's joking. Lev, I'm so sorry. Ah, Lev, I'm sorry. Okay. But okay, I will go back. Like right, like here, where like she's like mimicking, or either like, you know, mimicking or doing like the other things, like, you know, copying its actions, like copying her actions. I'm trying to remember that movie. Y'all remember? I don't know if you know about it, Jones, but there was like a movie, like a kaiju type of movie, where on one side of the planet there was like a person. I don't remember the plot of the movie exactly, but I remember that, like, that somehow, some way, that some kaiju was being controlled by someone on the other side of the planet on accident, and like was currently, you know, like, you know, rampaging and like destroying a town. Hold up, let me look for this real quick, and then I could like give the actual reference properly. Hold up. All right, I found it. It's a movie called Colossal. I need to watch this movie because I remember like the premise of the movie, but I don't think I watched the movie. And this gives off that vibes, like right here. This instance right here. Otherwise, nothing else, like, you know, is you know, comparable, because like now she's like tweaking out and shit. So interesting. I have some complaints. I have some complaints. I guess big complaint is what happened to their audio? What happened to hearing? Like, did we not hear the big monster outside, like breaking down trees and shit like that? I feel like that would have been a huge cause of concern, because like I feel like they just like toned that out for some reason. That was kind of weird, Jones, to like write them like that. What else? I think that's really my main big concern. I think that was my main big criticism, is just that, like, how does that work? Like, how do they not, you know, hear that thing at all in any way, shape, or form? Like, kind of weird that like it was kind of like, you know, you kind of like wrote them to do that. So, well, anyways, otherwise I thought it was interesting. This RDF seems interesting to, you know, like learn about, because I'm assuming also, my prediction about, you know, what happened, definitely not right. So I wasn't expecting you to, like, you know, completely, do this to your character. Not gonna lie, to her arms. But I mean, maybe this gives her, like, you know, prosthetic. But again, like, Rampage of the Youth, it does sound like, you know, people control the monsters. Let's move on to the next series. We're here with the third series of the MOFS Select Part 2, and it's Dead Zone City by Genesis Goldstein. I can already tell this chapter is gonna be super short. Just based off, you know, how my what the hell is this called? The scroll bar on the right side is. And obviously, I'm well aware, Genesis, that you do short chapters, because I've seen your series on Voice Me already. I didn't get to react to it. I was gonna put that shit in like the Voice Me Select, but you know, I just kind of forgot. But but at least here in this one. So anyways, we're gonna see what you have for this one. Though I mean, I can already tell my critique for you before we get into it is probably gonna be a, like, you know, a chapter length, which, you know, that seems like it's a me critique. You know, I feel like longer chapters are better, but obviously that is, you know, a personal preference, you know. So yeah, but anyways, let's see what you got, Genesis Goldstein, or is it Goldenstein? I didn't really, like, you know, do a double check. I mean, I can literally just check, but hold on. It's either Genesis Goldstein or Genesis Goldenstein. Let me read the series. Let me like stop the cap and let me read the series. Okay, let's go. We got Shoda. We got some characters here. I wonder. Okay, so 2 characters, and then like the third one that looks like a robot. So I mean, this one could also be a robot because you could see like the little things on her arms. So maybe a robot. And a big rabbit creature that took its head off. Ah, yes, of course, Genesis gave the huge titties to this character. That fudge ball came just in time for me to rip it apart. Language. Yeah? You want to censor her saying fudge ball? Okay. Bite me, you fudge ball. I can't wait to slice you into pieces. Yeah? Blood cherry, too focused. I should probably catch up to her. Alright, so we just let that thing like take that little robot girl's head off. And they also seemed like unfazed by it, or like they just seemed like a little like surprised, but like they weren't like that like shocked about it, you know? Okay, so he went up, attacked it. Her attack got blocked, and he caught her. And then they did some fucking, you know, little. Then they got the cherry blossom shit there. Okay. Chaotic and murderous, but let's end this fight together. Yes, boss. We should definitely end it once and for all. Okay. And then they obliterated it. We are going to have noodles for dinner with hot dogs. That sounds good. Can't wait. Dead Zone City. Yeah, it is GOLDSTIEN. Yeah. Okay. Drop a like. Make sure you like your chapters. That shit was 3 minutes long. Hey, wait, no, that shit was like 2, because like took a minute at the beginning to like, you know, yap. Damn. Genesis, I think you're quite literally gonna make this video like 10-20 minutes less than the last one.
So that was a fucking lie.
But yeah, I guess like, yeah, obviously my critique was you know, that it was super short. And and you clearly like sped run this battle, so you just avoid drawing it, I'm assuming. Because you know, we got this, the catch, talking about how we should do it together, and then that dude pulling up and getting obliterated. So it's like that. Okay, I don't really know what to say about it, bro. I read that in like a minute, 2 minutes. I don't know. That was an interesting one. I wonder if you would ever make a longer series, Genesis. I wonder. Would you do that? Would you make a longer, like, you know, as in like a longer chapters ever? Because I'm curious. Because yeah, this is interesting, but it's like you're not really like, you know, giving me much to work with off the first chapter, you know. But anyways, let's move on. Actually, this time we're here with the 4th series in the Second MOFS Select, and we're here with Bummer Buster by STRAWBISCI. I don't think, yeah, STRAWBISCI did not, you know, message me about their series. I think it was Thar Litrum that hit me up. You know who you are if you're watching this video. So, but yeah, like you recommended to me on the MOFS Select call out. So, yeah, I'll obviously try to, you know, be contacting these people as well. So yeah. Anyways, Bummer Buster. Let's see what this one is about. I also saw that this one also has a different version. I didn't really read the title of it, but I'm assuming we're doing just Bummer Buster and not the other one. Because if it was, you would have said the whole title, right? That's what I'm going with. Let's go. We sleeping in class? I know the feeling. That's what I did. Hello, class. I used to sleep in, I think it was either my first or second class. It was a German class. And crazy enough, I was literally in the front row of seats, so I just didn't give a fuck, apparently, bro. back in middle school, bro. And I was just clocked out, bro. Got clowned a couple times for doing that. Welcome to Emotional Intelligence Year 10. Some of you may be wondering why you have to take this class for the 10th time. Yes. I see. We got the loudest yawn possible from this character. My God, and this man's just sleeping. Okay. But it's important to cover the basics. Can anyone tell the class why learning about our emotions is important? So we're able to stop ourselves from manifesting fiends? Correct. When the people of this island experience extreme cases of negative emotions, they may inadvertently manifest monsters known as fiends. Interesting. Okay. In order to mitigate this as much as possible, along with various other measures, we take this class. I see. Can anyone tell me what someone who has already manifested a fiend is called? Oh, it's a cigarette. It's not. I thought it was a big ass yawn. It was just a cigarette. No one? Going once. Going twice. All right, they're called. Oh, he's manifesting it because of this shit, right? This, like, you know, stuff that he's puffing out. Oh, shit, it's right there. Brooders! Yep, the one manifested directly in the class. Fiend detected. Initiating lockdown protocol. Hey! Hey, open this thing! We're stuck in here! Type shit. Yeah, it's over. Let us out of here. Damn, that's a creature. Got all those fingy wingies down here, bro. Okay. Okay. Flash. Did it hit those kids? Might have. Tight shady's out here. Knock the fuck out, bro. Hey, get off me. Or get off of me. Bro's about to, you know, just take it. Just about to get, like, you know, hit too. Oh, is he about to manifest one too? So maybe it's like a situation where, like, some people, like these brooders, could manifest one that'll fight for you type shit. That would be cool. Oh wait, yeah, one that, like, you know, protected him. Under extreme circumstances, certain people may also manifest a special friend that protects them. Does he at least get a cool looking one? These are called archfiends, whatever. All right, we got ladybug wings. And he has this, like, the same color hair. And these people are known as keepers. Bang! Okay, someone literally kicked the reinforced door open. Okay, couldn't have shown up anytime sooner. All these kids are literally dead, I'm assuming. Okay, that's a character design. All right, we're gonna move past that. I see. All right, he's about to fight this thing. Swiping at him. I also do like the design for, like, or like the manifestation process, or like the like how you like, what the fuck the word for it, how you show it, how you display it. It's basically them just, like, exhaling it, you know? It's basically them just, like, breathing out, like, their fucking negative emotions and manifesting this shit. Damn, he sliced the entire building, didn't he? Or no, we're not seeing it. That's probably what it is. Okay. Makes more sense. We're just not gonna see this man take that shit down. Bomber Buster. Interesting. I don't think I have any, like, real complaints about this one. Though, I mean, it was kind of obvious who they were making, like, the important characters. Because it was anybody that was actually, like, you know, colored in. So, it wasn't really, like, a surprise what was gonna happen. So I guess, like, you know, like, to word it, like, a little bit more harshly, was kind of a little predictable. But that obviously, this is only the first chapter. I'm definitely intrigued and would probably read this more. You know, this would be like definitely a series I try to check out more. So interesting. Let's move on to the last one. All right, we're here with the last series in the second MOFS Select. It's called Las Alquimista by, I think it was DENISTT. That's my guess how I pronounce that. DENISTT. But either way, I'm assuming this is something alchemist, because you know, I asked one of my Spanish speaking friends, and that they said it was like something like that, but obviously it wasn't like the Spanish that they spoke. So but yeah, it was like he said it was like probably alchemist. So we're gonna figure out if that's what it is. But I'm assuming Lost is something else, because he didn't really tell me anything about that one. But anyways, let's continue. A land of healing elixir. Leth oven. But let's continue. Yeah, but it's DENISTT. I don't know how to pronounce your name properly. The hub of knowledge in the art of potion forging. So yeah, alchemy. Okay. Those who wield the fire element stand at the pinnacle of the potion forging. Yeah, because they can just do the shit with their hands. Wow. Garen, it's time. Mother. Let's go. All right. Wood. Isn't that the princess who was stripped of her title, Lady Gadia? Oh, the princess who married a commoner? Damn, they're whispering about her. Her son is 10 years old, isn't he? I wonder if he will inherit the throne like his mother. Doubt. Sacred ritual, the element test. I'm assuming our main character is either gonna be super busted, or he's gonna get hit with the oh, this is. So I mean, I can't really place the like the typical manhwa or manga scenario on webtoons, especially canvases. So I was gonna say like either it's super OP, or like he's gonna get the whatchamacallit, the no element, you know, scenario. But it's possible, you know. Webtoons also take, you know, shit like from manga as well, like that. Well, let's go. Held to determine the element of nature of a child may wield. There we go. Fucking butchered that. I'm gonna run that one actually back. Held to determine the element of nature a child may wield. Okay. Every child hopes for the fire element. Congratulations, you are the first fire element wielder of the year. Okay, so this is a whole other kid, because obviously not the same, you know, cut. Hey, I did it! You're amazing! You'll definitely become a great potion forger. I wonder why they're not calling it alchemist. I don't know. I can do it too. Oh, is that you, Lady Gadia? My lord. This must be Garen, huh? Right? Oh, is this her dad or uncle or something like that? What element do you think you will get? It's obvious. It's gonna be the fire element. Next, I've trained hard all my life, and my mother got the fire element too. I gotta have a chance. I wonder if there's like a heretical percentage, like if that matters in any way to your chances of getting something. So I mean, I don't know. DENISTT, is that like you know, have you implemented that in your series? Is there like a heretical, you know, percentage, like ability, like, you know, like percentile, whatever, chance of getting a specific element from your parents? Or is it just like you get it's fucking random, it's like up in the air no matter who it is? Because like it's all, I guess it's like something like that. Like you can either get like some like a mixture of your parents, or like, or one of your parents, are just completely random. That's what I feel like it is. But I'm assuming he's getting absolutely fucking nothing. Nothing. Garen, water element, rank common, level 2. Okay, so he just got a shit one. What's bad about water? I guess that kind of like fucks up. Like, what's with the other, like, what's the other elements you can get? Like probably like earth and shit, right? Earth, air, maybe wind. That's like, you know, like the other word we can use for it. And water. What's they also didn't like. They also didn't like lit up the level of the last guy, or last little kid. I'm guessing like fire is immediately like just the highest possible level imaginable. But I mean, I feel like water would be good, no? I don't know. I guess fucking not. I guess it's just you know, whatever the fuck the author wants, I guess, to give the kid. The water element, giver of life. But at that level, he can only be... Okay, so there's like tiers to this, you know, the element. So like obviously the water element isn't bad. It's just the level of at which he is with the water element. Okay. Interesting. Farmer. You can only be a farmer. Wait, can you not like level up your element, or is it just okay, my bad. I'm sorry I'm theory crafting right now. I apologize. You know, I'm supposed to be like reviewing your series. But I'm trying to get I'm getting invested, bro. I'm sorry. I have to, you know, like, you know, run it through right in my fucking head already. 25 years later, so the kid should be 35. Alquimista. Lost Alquimista. Whatever the hell that says, because I can't read it. All right, so DENISTT, you're the artist, and Tongfar is the writer. Okay. Yo, shout out Tongfar as well. All right, cutting wood. Is this motherfucker cutting wood? Why? What? Why is you cutting the wood that way? What? Why is he cutting wood this way? Why isn't this like not like straight up? Why is he cutting wood this way? Weird, bro. Yeah, Garen, this is you know, 35. Damn. Dad, you need any help? His name is Laszlo. So his turn to go up there to do like his little ritual for the element of choice, or element of like choosing, is soon. Why are you so dirty? I mean, clearly he was getting the fucking taters, bro. Don't you know today is an important day? Always messing around like a monkey. How will you ever get into Arteria? If I'm a monkey, that means dad a monkey too. What? Honey, what are you doing? We are running out of firewood. Damn. Married yourself a fine looking woman too, I see. Errol Loss. Mom, Lass. Oh, so his name's Lass, and their last name's Los. Okay. You're joking around with your father again, aren't you? Okay, so Gadia's still alive, 62. Yeah, still would. You know, you just you know, like I had to, you know, run through my, you know, the weighing the options in my head, you know. 62. She should still get it, yeah. You're so dirty. Go take a shower and change your clothes before you leave. I can go like this. It's all right. You mustn't. It's an important day. You can't go looking all grubby like that. Okay, I'll clean up. I see. We're here, Dad. Sit still. I won't pick you up if you fall. Heron City, Medicine Country, Lethofen, okay. I'm not gonna fall. I see. So, his son's definitely, as you know, pretty energetic. Hopefully he doesn't become depressed as fuck, yeah, if he gets a bad fucking, you know, element. There are so many people, I'm a bit nervous. Are you nervous just because there are a lot of people? It means you haven't practiced enough yet, Loss. It's okay, just do your best. Loss is so weak because you keep coddling him like this. Damn, why are we arguing in front of your kid like this, bro? You couldn't even, like, you know, wait a little bit? Damn, okay. What are you pressuring our child for? Any element will do. fire element is the best. Okay, yeah, okay. So Garen clearly, you know, still like, you know, petty about his lack of, you know, fire element achievability from the past. So he's I guess he's insecure, you know, that he got that. I wonder if he's gonna be insecure if his son gets the fire element, or will he be insecure or happy? It's the lost farmers, right? Oh, it's these guys. Okay, move aside for Bells, my fire element son. My fire element son, yeah. The merchant family, they're Mung. Fire element, huh? You and your wife are air element. No matter what, your child will be air element. Ha! Lady Gadia has a fire element. You still gain the water element. What's it? What element did his dad have? Is it a possibility that he just got with the one that his dad had, or I don't know? Cause like I like how we haven't like we didn't even get any like information outside of the fact that he's like a commoner. So like who the fuck is his dad? You two stop fighting. Ow, Pops! He got on my nerves first. Grown-ass men, 30-year-olds, by the way. Sorry for Blanc. I have no idea why he doesn't like you. What we are today as people is all thanks to Lady Gatia. Pops always pampers him. Let's go, Bells. Hello, Grandpa Franz, Uncle Garen, and Aunt Errol. Darren D. of Ava Blaze. One of the royal family, a distant relative of Loss. Young Master Saren. Always as polite as ever. Saren! Loss, let's do our best today. Uh-huh. Let's go, young Master Saren. Can't you give me some time with my friend? Master Saren does not permit... Master Sarum. Okay, so they literally just changed like a couple letters out of the name and gave that. Okay. Does not permit you to wander off, sir. Fine. See you later, Loss. Okay. Is that young Master Saren? So that so they are the Lost family. The family of the deposed Princess Gatia, you say. I heard her son only has the water element. Of course. He was impure blood mixed in. Damn. Yep, he's getting absolutely ripped to shreds out here, bro. She was a fine princess. If she didn't marry that man, she would have never been expelled from the royal family. And then he exploded. He crashing out. You! Just care about your own damn business! My son must get the fire element! Now, we're pressuring the fuck out of this kid, bro. Yo, will he disown him if he doesn't get the fire element? That'd be crazy. Last Errol, let's go. I must get the fire element. I see. Be careful, everything in here is ancient. Hey, I just warned you! Hey, put it back! Hurry! No one can hear me. Even though centuries have passed, they still hold this event annually. By the way, will there be any interesting kids this year? Insane thing to say, as an old-ass, like, you know, being, entity. Bells, Dermong, fire element, of course. You know. Yeah! Fire element! And a high rank? The fire element, really? Ugh. Yahoo, I made it! Just wielding the fire element could easily get you into Artheria. Damn. And also a high rank. It takes 20 to 30 years to see someone like this. Huh. Just a high rank fire element? So what? That guy got a high rank fire element? What if I don't get a high rank fire element? I thought he was going to say high rank as well. But Grandpa, can I and Lass test right after him? What? Let's go, Lass. I won't let that guy overpower me. Who comes first or last doesn't matter. If you are ready, come on in. Why do I have to get dragged into this? Alright, what does he get in? Fire and light elements. Oh, you can get multiple? Okay. It's even a high rank and mid rank. With a talent like this, he'll definitely become the king of elixir. It's your turn, Lass. Go show everyone what you can do. You do it. Really? However, I must not fail my family. Lass. What? Why is it so dark? What's going on? Oh. Looks like I found an interesting kid. Again, crazy thing to say. Who is that? You heard my voice? And... Can you see me? This is getting weird, man. Better take my hand off. Wait. Baron's child got the water element just like him. And low rank too. What a shame. Isn't he Lady Gatia's grandson? What a pity. Her grandson is no different from her son. That's all for the Lost family. What's that? Huh? Lost. I've never seen anyone faint after a test before. From the great person to a joke, huh? Finally. I found you. Interregnum. So I wonder what the hell that's all about. Also, yeah, that only took 15 minutes. I thought I was on here longer, bro. But okay. Interesting. Shout out to everybody that worked on this. Pongfar, Denkiss, DENISTT, Denser Fuku, Lady Zephyr. Shout out everybody that worked on this. This is pretty interesting. I'm trying to think, cause like this one just kind of gives off, you know, like a you know, kind of. Damn it, that sounds kind of mean. I don't really want to say that. But I mean, it kind of gives off like, you know, I guess I'm gonna say it like a generic manhwa vibes, but like I don't want to make it sound like terrible, but like it gives off like a vibe that this could definitely be like something that like, you know, a lot of people would read. And like in a sense that like, you know, it's probably like an underdog story type of shit. And then he gets like, you know, like assistance from this guy, and he like, you know, brings his family back to fucking, you know, greatness type shit. So I mean, it definitely seems interesting. So this would probably be something I might check out more of. Like there's a it's probably leaning more towards I will rather than I won't. So yeah, it's probably like a 60 to 70% chance that I would check out more of this. So yeah, I like it. Any critiques? I guess like I was gonna say like, you know, like we don't really get much information about like, you know, what's going on, like how you like you're all that shit. But again, it's only first chapter. I can't like, you know, like expect you to drop your entire like an entire encyclopedia about how your verse works or not, you know. I can't really expect that from you guys, like, or anybody, because like that's actually kind of a ridiculous thing to do. But anyways, make sure to like your chapters, and now we'll reconvene and talk about all the series that we read today. So let's go. All right, an interesting selection of series in this one. Only one that I had like, you know, a few gripes with that were like, you know, very noticeable. But nothing that was particularly like, you know, something that I would genuinely like, you know, crash out about not liking, you know, nothing terrible like that. Again, hopefully the generic manhwa you know, thing, you know, how I worded that was not like taken as a, you know, offensively. That was just me trying to like word it in a way properly, articulate it, because like this seems like, you know, like something that like a bunch of people would probably read. I don't know how long people would read it, because like I don't know how long would you like keep your series going, you know. But either way, yeah, so far every series I checked out so far still pretty good. I haven't, you know, like absolutely fucking scorched earth any series yet, which, you know, depending on what it may be and what it is, it all depends. It could happen. Just only because you know, like a difference in, you know, opinion or some shit like that. It's probably that's what's gonna be. Obviously, I'm not gonna, you know, even if it's a series I don't like, I don't want you guys to not read the series because I don't like it, because that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just here to give my personal opinion. This is all me, nothing else. It's like, this is just a third party that is unbiased and not trying to do anything. So, besides, you know, give their personal opinion. So, again, every series so far great. So far pretty good. You know, I'd probably like, like, you know, if I did a rating for everything, it would probably be, as of like series wise, it would probably be like a 7 to 8 out of 10 so far. Most of the series I've checked out. I can't wait to do part 3, because obviously we have more series to check out based on that spin wheel at the beginning. And obviously you guys can continue to drop your series. Yeah, per usual. Thank you everybody that put their series up here to, you know, be fucking cross-examined and, you know, fucking interrogated, you know, type shit. But thank you everybody that, you know, dropped their series once again. For the most part, everyone will be linked down below in the description, because I know last time I couldn't link everybody because I don't know what their socials are, if they had any, because I think there was only like one person that I didn't get to put up there, but everyone else should be down there. And obviously, if I can get everybody's, like, you know, socials down below, they will be there. So if you want to go check them out, they will be down below in the description. Anyways, I got nothing else for y'all. Hope you all have a fantastic day, and I'll see you all next time.